Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I decided recently that I want to go live more and interact with you all because I really like the interaction and responding piece. And I think that I do well channeling and teaching when I am responding to your guys' questions. So I want to open up the dialogue today to some manifesting Q&As. So whether you're wanting to manifest the love of your life, whether you're wanting to manifest more abundance, better health, what is it that you all are wanting to create these days? How are you wanting to feel? And more importantly, how can I help you? So, hey, everyone who's hopping on, I'll try and wave to you guys. What's up? I'm here answering your manifesting questions. And until someone asks me a question, I'm going to go into some common questions that I get a lot that people ask me. So, one of the top manifesting questions I get, especially when it comes to manifesting love, is everybody wants to know, can I manifest a specific person, or how can I manifest this specific person? I want to get my ex back. I have my eyes on somebody, whatever it is. I personally do not recommend love spells of any kind or trying to manifest a certain person because here's the thing, everybody has free will, including the said person you are trying or wanting to manifest to be with you. So you can't control their life. You can only control and influence yours, obviously. The other thing is, why in the world do you want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you? Why are you choosing somebody who would be with you if they wanted to be with you, but they're not with you? So that probably means that they don't, or they're not ready. And that's okay because there are so many other people who might want to be with you. So why are you telling the universe, my person has to come through this person, when you could broaden your horizon and let the universe decide, and you say, okay, I want to be in a relationship that feels fun, that feels loving, that feels romantic, that feels spicy, that feels supportive, and I want my person to be really creative and passionate and a go-getter, and I want them to be funny and make me laugh. And when you broaden your love horizons and focus just on the feeling of the relationship and how that person makes you feel, then the universe has so many more options and is way more resourced and can give you the exact person that is so, so awesome. So why are you stuck on that one person? That's would be my biggest question. If you're like, I need to manifest this specific person, like, no, you don't. You just need to manifest a person who's perfect for you, which you can totally do without weird love spells and manipulation and voodoo and all that stuff. So that's one question I get asked a lot. For anyone who's just hopping on, I am here answering your manifesting Q&As. So if you guys have any questions about anything you're trying to manifest or want to create in your life, I'm here to help. And until anyone asks a question, I'm just going to keep talking about questions that people normally ask me. So the other question that people ask a lot is, how can I manifest winning the lottery? How can I manifest a huge lump sum of money? Yada, yada. It's understandable that we all want to be more resourced and more financially well off because that gives us more time, more opportunities, more fun, maybe less stress, whatever is the reason. But to say that the only way the money can come to you is through the lottery is, again, you limiting the universe and the way the money could come to you. Hey guys, because often the way that we manifest abundance is we say, okay, I want to manifest abundance, maybe it's this much, whatever. But really you're after a feeling. So like the numbers shouldn't matter as much as like the feeling that you're after, whether it's freedom or abundance or prosperity or wealth. So focusing on the feeling is helpful. And then the other thing is, like, don't limit the how. Usually how it comes is you say that you want abundance and then you get an idea. And then the idea is like the next best-selling book or the next cool startup or the next whatever, and your money can come to you through you following that idea, and you are co-creating the money, which in my opinion is more fun and gives you more long-term something to do than just, oh, I want to win the lottery. Hey guys. Ooh, do you have any full moon rituals? Great question, because I'm pretty sure today is the full moon. um yeah, for me, full moon, personally, what feels good to me is to clean the house. So clean the energy of the house. So great time to sage. Do like little cleaning that you wouldn't normally do, like baseboards, windows. Fun fact about feng shui and cleaning the windows. Windows represent clarity. So if they're dirty, that could mean that you don't have clarity in your life. And if you clean them, it can help bring more clarity into your life, especially if you're cleaning them with that intention. So cleaning, organizing, all really great. Also cleaning your energy. So taking a salt bath, smudging yourself, meditating in the sunlight with the intention of cleansing your energy. All of these are really great full moon practices. And the other thing I want to say is full moons are going to amplify however you're feeling going into them. So plan accordingly if you can, and try to raise your vibration the days leading up to the full moon, because whatever is going on is only going to be amplified. So this is a great time for emotional work. It's also a great time for emotional release, because full moons are like a culmination of energy. So if you have anything that's pent up or unresolved, like today's the day to just let it out and express your emotion in a super, super healthy way. So yeah, hopefully that's a couple good pointers for you. Anybody else have any manifesting questions, law of attraction questions, want help trying to create a certain feeling in their life, a certain outcome? Until you guys ask me more questions, I'm just going to keep going into whatever questions people ask me most often. So we touched a little bit about love. We touched a little bit about money. Another question that surprisingly a lot of people ask a lot is, can I change my appearance, or like, can I change my body with the law of attraction? Which I feel like you can and you can't. Like, yeah, from one perspective, we are these limitless creatures, but as a human, like, you have physical limits, like you're only so tall and you can only jump so high and things of that nature. So it's like, yeah, I think you can shift things a little bit, but I would encourage you, if you're trying to manifest like being taller or a different shoe size or something, like, why? Why? Like, what do you think that's going to get you? Because usually, like, let's say if a man is like, oh, I want to be 5 inches taller, it's because he thinks that if he is 5 inches taller, then he'll be more attractive and then he'll find the love of his life. So really, he doesn't even want to be taller. He just wants that so he can get the love. So really, he should just try to manifest love instead of being taller. You see? So there's workarounds here, especially when you can identify like what you're genuinely after, which I would say, if I had to give any advice on manifesting, it would be figure out what your genuine desire is. Because we think, oh, I want the car, I want the partnership, I want the money, I want the house, I want this, I want that. But there's something deeper that you're looking for, and it's usually a feeling or a sensation that you don't believe you can have now until you have that condition met, aka until it is manifest, whatever you are asking for. But really, I think that our manifestations are sometimes limiting in that way, because it's like, I have to have this before I can feel that way, when that's not true. You can choose to feel that way, learn to feel that way, release whatever's stopping you from feeling that way now. And then the ironic part is you become a vibrational match to that which you're asking for. So, a little food for thought. I always say that when you're going for the thing, aka the raise, the whatever that you're trying to manifest, that's what I like to call indirect manifesting. So you're manifesting something physical or a certain outcome or a goal, which is fun and cool. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not as direct as identifying what is the core feeling that I'm after. how do I think I'm going to feel once I manifest this thing? And why can't I feel that way right now? What's stopping me from feeling how I want to feel right now? Because right now is where all your power is. And right now is really your only opportunity to do anything about how you feel. So think about that a little bit. Do you guys have any more manifesting questions while we're on? I know it's kind of a weird time, and I just didn't tell anyone I was going live. It's just like, I'm going live. So whether you guys are wanting to create more happiness, more freedom, more love, more expression, more authenticity, what is it that you guys are wanting to manifest these days? Even if you don't have a question, I would love if you shared in the comments what you're creating these days, how you want to feel, what you want to manifest. Oh, you have a question. Cool. Let me know. Hey, Nina. I will be here patiently waiting for it. And whoever else has manifesting questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here for it. Okay, we'll see if they ask their question. Oh, here we go. How can you feel more secure with yourself? Are you talking about like confidence, or are you talking about like trusting yourself? That's what I want to know. More confident. Okay, cool. So I believe that confidence comes from experience. So, of course, like a baby is not going to be confident at walking because they've never walked before, right? I might not be confident being a keynote speaker at an event because I've never done that before. But doing it and taking the action, even if it's a little scary, that's what builds confidence over time, right? And then that thing that you were once so scared of becomes second nature because you've done it so many times. Also, another way to build confidence is to see your value and like make a list. Look for how you bring value to other people, how you bring value to the world, how you bring value in your workplace, what value you bring to partnerships, because this is going to make you like raise your self-esteem, be like, oh my gosh, look at how valuable I am, look at how worthy I am, and that in turn will help lead you to more confidence. So I would say make a list of all the ways that you are valuable and you help people and you make the world a better place, and then just notice that about yourself more often. Take inventory and give yourself a little credit, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be confident. Everyone has so many like awesome skills and unique traits. Okay, sorry, I gotta turn my head to read these questions. If you are manifesting love and you are in a relationship, but the person has hurt your feelings, how do you decide if you should stay or leave? Should you just do what feels better in the moment? Well, this is a tricky question because I'm not going to give you advice to say stay or leave. I'm going to give you advice to say listen to yourself and make whatever decision you think is going to give you the most relief in the long term. Because, well, one, I don't think anyone should make an emotional decision like in the moment when you're upset. That's not when you have a lot of clarity around the situation. So wait till you're more calm and balanced and grounded, and then you can ask yourself what feels like more relief in the long term. Is it to stay or is it to leave? And then do whatever brings you more relief. Because if you're manifesting love and you're in a relationship already, there's two possible outcomes. Either the person you're with is going to rise to the occasion of what you're asking for if you are a vibrational match to it, or the universe will kick them to the curb and you will have space for somebody new who can actually be what you need and what you want. So those are kind of the possibilities, but I would say listen to yourself when you're not super emotional, like when you have clarity and when you're calm and grounded. Hopefully that helps you. If you've been manifesting something for a while, but you've gotten to the point of super detachment where it feels like none of your energy is even going into it, like Aida, what your options are on that. Okay, so you've asked for something, you've put it out there, it's in the universe, and now you're like, okay, I'm not even like focused on it at all anymore because I already like let it go. I think that's a good place to be in. Like, I don't see how you have any resistance that would stop it from happening at this point. If you want to give me more details, I can elaborate more. But it depends on the detachment. Like, did you become detached out of frustration because it wasn't happening? Or did you genuinely just like, oh, it would be super cool to have that, but I like don't need it type of detachment? Because those are two very different like sponsoring energies. And yeah, you're welcome. Real talks. You're super welcome. As far as letting go of desire in general when you manifest, it's not that you have to let go of what you want. It's that you have to let go of how you believe it should be delivered to you. Feels like super cool to have it, but I don't need it. Yeah, I think that's a really great space to be in because like the universe knows it's already on it, it's coming to you. It's just a matter of how and when. Like, it might not look like the exact thing that you said that you wanted, but it's going to make you feel the way that you want it to feel, because that's the guarantee in your manifesting. Thank you for your answer. Yes, you're welcome. But I've been feeling like I should put more work into manifesting. No! Manifesting is supposed to be fun and playful, not work. Does that make sense? Like, you already did the work. Honestly, like, people don't have to consciously manifest in order to manifest a great life. Like, we are natural creators and we manifest. Honestly, the manifestation process starts when you're in the lowest of lows and you're experiencing what you don't want. As soon as you experience something that you don't want, you shoot off this rocket of desire, as Abraham Hicks likes to say, into the universe. And that's like gonna be your new reality, assuming that you line up with it. So if you want to do manifesting work, it shouldn't be to set more intentions. If you've already done that, it should just be, how can I feel better now, and how can I feel the way that I think I'm going to feel once I have that thing. So ask yourself, what do you think that thing, what feeling do you think it'll bring you, and how can you start to embody more of that now, and that'll make you a match to the manifestation. How do you stick to your word to yourself and trust yourself more? Great question. Okay, so self-trust is something that can definitely be built over time. And I think the easiest way to start, especially if you've broken your self-trust or if you've lost self-trust in some regard, is to simply make little promises to yourself every day and then keep them. So an example could be like, today I'm going to drink 2 extra glasses of water. It's not too hard to do. You do it, and then you trust yourself, like, oh, I did the thing I said I was going to do. And then the next day, today, my mini promise to myself is I'm going to walk for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And then you do that, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I kept my promise again. And if you do this for like 30 days in a row, you're going to be like, I trust myself so good. So that's a really great practice to try for self-trust. What are your favorite ways to manifest? Like, if you're asking about, okay, I think I understand the question. So my like number one thing that I do when I'm ready to manifest something is I will open my journal and write down all the ways that I want to feel. So let's say I want to manifest a wedding. I would write down, my wedding day is so fun. I'm surrounded by people that I love. We're in a beautiful place. Like, I would just dream it up in my mind and write it all down, especially the feeling states of how I want to feel when that happens. Does that make sense? Also, sorry, my ring light is like kind of a little broken, so it's getting dark here. I'll probably have to wrap it up soon. But yeah, journaling is like my number one favorite way to manifest and write down what I'm creating, but more importantly, how I want to feel when that creation is all said and done. Anyone else have any manifesting questions I can answer before it gets too dark? You're welcome. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. If anyone's watching this later when it's not live. Feel free to post your manifesting questions in the comments or send me a DM and I will get back to you. And I'll try and do this more often because it's really fun. I like hanging out with you guys, but it's getting a little dark in here, so I will talk to you later.